Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be making the popular black soup. It is a very tasteful and medicinal soup. It is quite delicious and very easy to prepare. Frankly speaking, this came out really delicious. I love it, and I'm guessing you're also going to love it too. See the steam coming out. That was just when the food was freshly made. The list of ingredients will be in the description box. I used different types of protein alongside the Banga extract and 3 different leaves for this soup. The Banga extract is actually very important. So we're going to start off boiling all the protein together. For this soup, I used beef, I used Shaki, I added stockfish. That's very important. I added Kpomo and I spiced that up. I seasoned that together with salt and Buillion cubes. I will be adding water so that everything can boil together. As a matter of fact, that the protein had actually been previously boiled, everything. What I'm only doing here is just trying to steam everything back together. So in my blender, I'm adding Scotch Bonnet and onion. I'm going to blend this very smoothly. Now, the reason I'm blending it smoothly is because the black soup itself is actually a liquid soup. I don't know if that sounds right, but basically it's actually a smooth soup itself. So you don't want any lumps, anything chewy outside of the protein. Like I needed a smooth blend, if that sounds right, if that makes sense. So after blending the pepper, the protein they've all boiled together. I mean, enough for what we need it to look like. So I'll be blending that pepper. What you have there is just the Scotch bonnet and the onion together. So I'm going to give that a good mix because I also need the pepper to blend in very well, and then we'll cover that and allow it to boil. So back in the blender, I said earlier that I was using 3 types of leaves: the bitter leaf, the scent leaf, and the Uziza leaves. So I'm blending the Uziza and the scent leaves together first. Now I'm going to blend the bitter leaf separately afterwards. Just the same way we blended the pepper to make it very smooth, we are blending the Uziza and the scent leaf together now so that we can get a very smooth paste. This part of it is very important. It's pretty easy for to pause and say it's smooth enough. Just take your time, ensure that you have a very smooth paste. What you have in the bowl is the consistency I'm referring to. So now that we've blended the Uziza and the scent leaf, it's time to go in with our bitter leaf. We're going to repeat the same process, and then that is it also, very smoothly blended. Can you see how smooth? Like, let's just say you have a smooth puree of vegetable. Now this is why this soup is medicinal, like I said earlier. The vegetable blend, and then I have the 2 bowls of vegetable. The smaller bowl is the bitter leaf and the bigger one is the other leaf combination. So now we have our Banga extract. This part is very important because the Banga extract is a major part of it. Now I don't have access to fresh palm kernel here, but what I bought was the extracted ones that were canned. So I've added that to the meats and the pepper. I'm going to give that a good turn and allow it to boil for at least 15 minutes. It's going to boil together very well. I'm turning that because I need the entire protein to also blend in with the Banga extract. You have to be very generous with crayfish for this soup, just like any other local food. Crayfish is very important. Of course, you now add the other seasoning. In this case, I added salt and I added Buillion cubes. I'll give all of that a good turn again. Give it a very good mix. Now, the consistency I want is what you have there. It's, not watchy. And that is part of what the Banga extract will help us with. Like, it's going to give it the thickness that we need it to look like. So after 15 minutes, this is what we have. The Banga extract has brought some oil to the surface of the soup. Now it is well cooked. It is well cooked together. That's the consistency that we should have. It's not too watchy because by the time we have the vegetables, it's actually going to thicken it up. So I'm going in first with my blend of Uziza and scent leaf. Of course, it's going to change the color in no time, which is why it's the name Blacksoup, because by the time the vegetables all perform their magic, you're going to be surprised at how that orange or yellow pot is suddenly going to change color. So now I'm going in with the bitter leaf. Don't worry, it's not a lot. It's the water that made it look like it's much. It wasn't much. It was actually still tasty. Of course, you could still taste the bitterness, but nothing, ridiculous. So now I'm going to turn everything together, and then it's giving us the kind of color, the consistency is also coming together nicely as it should be. I'll cover that after turning it very well. It's funny how those vegetables swallowed the old banga and the orange color, the yellow color that we previously had. See how the look of the vegetable has significantly changed. So I'm going to allow that cook for 10 minutes. And there we have it. Our black soup has come thickly, richly together. See that consistency? Can you see? That is a perfect consistency. If you want it thicker, you can still cover it up and I'll give it more time to boil. But this was just perfect for me. It was exactly the way I wanted it to be. So when you see the oil floating like that, that is proof that yes, it has really cooked well. So I'm going to pair that with poundo yam. That was what I wanted to eat it with. I mean, it was so yummy. It was so tasty. This soup is not just nutritious, it is very, very medicinal. If you've not tried this before, you're really missing out. You should give it a try. It's so easy to make. Once you have all the ingredients in place, honestly, it's a very easy soup to prepare. Okay? And there we have it. Our food is served. It looks very delicious. It looks yummy. And honestly, it tasted very, very, very good. This is one soup I really love to make because as a Yoruba girl that is married to a Benin man, I mean, this is a recipe I love. Thank you for watching.